the headlines, the Gala to reveal the charity fundraising program for poor stroke patients for better life. People's Committee of Cần Thơ City has been approved to change the use purpose of 35.96 hectares to implement the new urban area and concentrate the information technology park project in Hưng Thạnh, Cái Răng urban district. The launching ceremony of the pilot project to improve the collection of plastic waste by garbage traps. Hello and thanks for tuning in to another edition of Continuous and Top News today. On June 15th afternoon, the Delta Charity Fund for Poor Stroke Patients organized a gala to reveal the charity fundraising program for poor stroke patients for a better life. The charity fundraising program conducted by the health sector was implemented from June 8, 2024 with the humanitarian purpose of reducing the financial burden on poor patients when suffering from stroke, accompanying the noble meaning of saving people regardless of rich or poor. The program consists of activities with items such as porcelain cups, clothes, bags, postcards, an exhibition of paintings with the theme miền thương, depicting the image of the west of the river, and selling paintings to raise funds for charity. Up to now, thanks to the companionship and George donations of units and benefactors, the charity fund and the hospital have promptly donated more than 13 billion Vietnam đồng to 1,136 stroke patients in difficult circumstances. Also related to the medical field, Hoàng Mỹ Cửu Long Hospital has just successfully treated a 69-year-old woman with an acute stroke in prime time. Immediately after receiving the patient, the team of doctors on duty assessed that the patient had signs of acute stroke, so they activated cold stroke emergency procedure for acute stroke patients. The patient was immediately assigned a cranial MSCT computed tomography. The result showed no damage due to cerebral hemorrhage. Doctors diagnosed that the patient had a 4th-hour acute cerebral infarction thought to be due to cerebral vascular blockage. After 30 minutes of fibrinolytic injection, the signs of headache, dizziness, numbness, dizziness gradually decreased, and the right limb gradually moved better. After 5 days of treatment, the patient recovered talk and worked almost normally. The patient has now been discharged from the hospital and re-examined for outpatient follow-up. Deputy Prime Minister Trần Hồng Hà has just approved the People's Committee of Cần Thơ City to change the use purpose of 35.96 hectares of rice conservation land to non-agricultural land to implement the new urban area and concentrated information technology park project in Hưng Thạnh, Cái Răng urban district. The Deputy Prime Minister asked the People's Committee of Cần Thơ City to strictly comply with the provisions of the law on approving investment policies, selecting investors, approving investment, and taking responsibility for the content and data of the report. Along with that, this unit needs to organize the inspection and review of the current status of land use to ensure the consistency of dossiers and the field, solve difficulties and obstacles in the process of changing the use purpose of rice land in accordance with the law. The project has a scale of 72.39 hectares located in the east, bordering the residential area of Tây Đô Cultural Center, the west bordering the residential area of Lot number 6, the south bordering Nam Long urban area, the north bordering the road leading to Cần Thơ Bridge. The Western Ring Road project in Cần Thơ City has only approved compensation and support cost for 672 out of 1,243 households affected by the project, pending adjustment of the local investment. The reason is that the land price has increased. The project is exceeding the approved site clearance cost, leading to exceeding the total initial investment. To solve the above problem, the People's Committee of Cần Thơ City has directed the Department of Transport to strengthen coordination with localities to speed up the payment schedule for approved households and hand over the site to the construction unit. The Western Ring Road project has a total length of more than 19 kilometers, passing through Phong Điền, Ô Môn, Bình Thủy, Ninh Kiều, and Cái Răng districts. The total investment is more than 3,837 billion Vietnam dong invested by the Department of Transport of Cần Thơ City. The project is expected to be implemented from 2021 to 2026. On June 15th, the Department of Natural Resources and Environment of Cần Thơ City, in collaboration with Clear Rivers and An Nghiệp World, organized the launching ceremony of the pilot project to improve the collection of plastic waste by garbage traps and establish a local recycling system in Cần Thơ, and the launching ceremony for the implementation of the youth project in Cái Khế Canal, An Nghiệp World, Ninh Kiều Upper Districts. The project pilot to improve plastic waste collection by garbage traps and establish a local recycling system in Cần Thơ, funded by Clear Rivers, is piloted on Cái Khế Canal, An Nghiệp World, Ninh Kiều District. The goal is to find a sustainable and effective approach to plastic waste through finding ways to achieve an effective waste management system by recovering river waste, exploring their recycling potential, and engaging local communities. Here, the organizing committee went out to clean the environment, sweep and collect waste on Khánh streets, while organizing a delegation to collect waste along the Cái Khế Canal. Through the activities of the project, it will contribute to raising people's awareness of environmental protection, improving the quality of the environment in the locality, contributing to bringing an increasingly bright and clean urban landscape. The Youth Department of Cần Thơ City Public Security coordinated with the Youth Union of the People Authority Party Office Block of the city and third line suburb district to organize the launching ceremony of the volunteer campaign Green March and Pink Holiday in 2024 in Trường Xuân, Cam Nguyện, third line suburb districts. The campaign takes place from June to the end of August 2024 in districts of Cần Thơ City with meaningful activities such as field trips, helping people, building new and repairing houses for youth union members in difficult circumstances, meeting and commending children with excellent academic achievements under the model Love for Children Post-COVID-19 and the Godmother Program, propaganda on drug prevention and control, community digital transformation, exam season delay, building the youth project, the road with national flags, medical examination and distribution of free medicines, visits, gifts to policy classified families, Vietnamese heroic mothers, studious poor students, and voluntary blood donation in the second phase of 2024. At the ceremony, the organizing committee gave 30 gifts to students who overcame difficulties and study well, and 2 gifts to Vietnamese heroic mothers with a value of over 20 million Vietnam dong.
Ladies and gentlemen, when summer arrives, the streets and corners are adorned with the vibrant red of porcelain flower, drawing the gaze of everyone passing by and stirring a sense of nostalgia for their school days. Beyond their association with youth, porcelain flowers also bring back frequent memories of rural pathways. Currently, in the suburban district of Thái Lai, people have a chance to enjoy the tranquil countryside beneath the gradient blooming porcelain trees.
The red poinciana flower road extends to the communes of Trường Xuân A and Trường Xuân B in Thái Lai district. Along the roadside, the blooming red poinciana flowers brighten the sky. The air is fresh and cool, and both tourists and residents delight in and unwind amidst this picturesque setting. The government has grown this row of poinciana trees for nearly 20 years. The trees bloom beautifully, enhancing the beauty of our countryside. People from far and wide have also sung praises of this. The abundance of flowers is visible to everyone, even prompting motorcyclists to stop and admire them. Sitting inside my house, I felt a sense of excitement at the sight. Every summer, the flowers bloom consistently from April until about June, The trees stand over 20 meters tall with wide canopies. The poinciana trees grow lush and green, their red flowers vibrant and full of vitality. They create a beautiful, relaxing landscape for everyone passing through this route. In my free time, I often take walks to admire the flowers. The blooms are stunning, and the air here is wonderfully fresh. Nowadays, many tourists visit this spot, eager to photograph the stunning royal poinciana. It is also a perfect destination for travelers. Red poinciana flowers hold many memories of student years. Sitting under the shade of the royal poinciana, Mrs. Thơ felt nostalgic, wistfully recalling her school days.
Sitting under the royal poinciana tree with a bag of snacks in hand, I'm reminded of my student days. The sight of the flowers' vibrant red color brings me joy.
It is called the royal poinciana because its petals resemble the tail of a phoenix bird. Poinciana blooms in every corner of the sky, creating a peaceful, gentle, and romantic scene. They add vibrant colors, enhancing the beauty of the countryside.
The updated weather forecast also wrapped up this edition of Continues. If you want to watch again in this bulletin, please visit our website, Cần Thơ TV.vn. And thanks for being with us. Goodbye and see you next time.